What is up, First Form fam? My name is Stephanie. Once again, glad to have you guys here. So, we are approaching the end of week 2, and let me tell you, it was a week. I feel like I've been doing this challenge for like a month now, and it's only been 2 weeks, so 6 more to go. So a lot happened this week. I was kind of thrown off my schedule because I was house sitting, dog sitting for a friend, so I wasn't in my home normal location where I do my home workouts. So I had to make some adjustments there. I started a new job this week, so my schedule's been kind of crazy. Um, but some highlights. So at the end of week 1, I received my Vegan Protein Pro and my ignition in the mail from First Form. So I got to finally add it into this coming week. That was different for me. So what I have to say at first, like I don't really know much about how to use protein powders. I just went off of what I saw from videos and people posting things about it. So I would just like put it in water. No, so that didn't work. I don't know if the vegan protein powder is, it's probably not like the regular protein, obviously, because it's plant-based, but it does not mix in water well with the ignition. I remember my first time after I worked out, I got a cup, got my ounces, got my scoops, poured it in, and I went to stir it, and I kept stirring it, and I kept stirring it, and I was like, okay, I think I got it all mixed. And then I went to take a big gulp and I swallowed like, I don't even know how much chunks of undissolved powder. It was disgusting. I never wanted to try it again. It was stressful and I was like, great, how am I supposed to participate and use these products if I really can't even get it down my throat because it was bad. So I asked a question on Laura's Facebook group. People gave me some answers. I got the idea to put it in my oatmeal, and we're good now. So, like, the first 2 days were a little rough, but now daily this past week, I've been using the protein twice a day. So, usually, like in the morning, I'll put it in my oatmeal for breakfast. That tastes great. And then after my workout, what I've been doing is taking the protein and the ignition, putting it in a blender cup or like a Ninja Bullet and adding like 8 ounces of unsweetened almond milk. Sometimes I'll add a banana or a scoop of peanut butter in there, some ice, blend it up. It honestly tastes great. So now I got myself a protein shake that I can drink and it tastes good, no more chunks, so I'm happy about that. So that was a success for this week, getting to add those products in. I guess I haven't noticed soreness after my workouts. I think that's what it's supposed to do, or exhaustion. It's kind of hard to tell since my schedule has been funky, so I've been waking up at different times than what I'm used to, and I'm not working out in the same place, so I had to adapt. So I'm going to probably have to wait till week 3 when I'm back at home to see really how the ignition helps my body recover. Macros this week, though. Whew. I said I did good last week, and we being me and I had emailed Laura, figured out that, well, I was actually calculating the wrong macros. So I did have 2 different numbers and I wasn't sure which one applied to me because I did it on the calculator and it got this, and then on my dashboard it said this. So after figuring that out, I realized last week I was actually doing macros that were too low. So this past week they've increased by about 20 grams. And it is way more difficult. So I have been really trying to get my protein every day. I've been doing the protein powder. Usually for breakfast, I'll have either the protein powder in my oatmeal or I'll have peanut butter toast. Lunch, I usually always have eggs. Rarely do I have anything else other than eggs, egg whites. Then I have like protein bars I eat. I use the protein after I work out. And then for dinner, I usually stick to the basics. I'm a person of habit, so I usually have chicken, turkey, either in a burger form or like ground turkey, like tacos or something, and then fish. So those are like my 3 basic meats. And I have been trying to hit my macros. And it seems like the carbs and the fats are easy, piece of cake. I actually usually always go over on those, not by too much. One day was pretty bad. I had my brother's birthday this week and we ate out, and that was difficult to track, but I try my best. I definitely got my protein in for that day. But the protein has been a little bit of a struggle. I've been about 10 grams under. Some day, like 1 or 2 days this week, I actually hit the goal or went a little over. What I've been realizing is I don't know if, and Laura did mention this in one of her live videos, that your body is going through a change, so this might happen, but I have been so bloated and full feeling these past couple days, like it's not even too enjoyable to eat because I feel like I just ate. Like I feel like the moment I wake up, I'm always eating something and I'm not being hungry for meals. So I'm not sure if that's just because my body's adjusting or if I'm eating too much. I'm usually staying within my calories, and then my macros are usually only like, okay, one day was really bad and I went about 20 grams off, but for the most part, they're always within 5 to 10 grams. I don't think my body's used to this much protein because if I calculated my macros for how I used to eat, like on a normal day, which I did that one day before the challenge started, I probably ate on a normal day before this challenge 40 to 50 grams under protein that I should have. So I guess that's something that my body's experiencing now, is adding in way more protein. I'm getting a little worried because my goal for this transformation was a little fat loss and I feel very heavy and bloated. There were actually like one day when I had a really poor mentality. I remember telling my husband, like, I just want to give up. Like, what is the point? I'm not going to win. Winning doesn't fully matter to me. I like learning. That would be cool though, right? But I like learning all of this information, and so I can now adapt this into my lifestyle. But I was totally ready to give up. I'm like, what's the point of counting the macros? I just want to eat what I want and enjoy, work out however I want, and like use the protein powder however I want. And it's just, so that was a bad day, but those days happen, and I was talking to my husband. He reminded me, like, it's okay to have a bad day. You just got to stick with it. It's only 6 more weeks, and it's not like the end of the world. You're doing okay. So that was a little bit of a down in the week, but then it went back up. Workouts, as far as the workouts, I have decided to kind of pull away from the ones that are on the dashboard just because they're not really fitting into my schedule and my normal body routine. I really like to do 2 lower bodies, and then because I work out at home, I don't usually have all the equipment that the workouts on the dashboard require. So I have adapted, and I'm kind of going off of my own workout routine. But something that I am keeping from the first Phorm workouts is the sets and rep numbers, because I really like how I always used to do like 3 sets. I like how they have 4 and then they have more repetitions. So that's pushing my body and challenging it more, so I like that. And I'm also keeping in the HIIT and the cardio because I never used to incorporate that much into my workout schedule. And I like how the dashboard has you do it, I think, like every other day. So I'm keeping those things, and this week has been good. My body has been challenged. I've been exhausted. My muscles, I got to the point where they're like shaking, but it's a good feeling. I didn't do anything wrong. So that's been good. My goal this week, so every week in our group with Laura, we set a goal. My goal this week has been to drink more water. So this is a 32-ounce bottle, and I know you should probably drink, someone told me like 100 ounces. Okay, well, I've been full from so much protein. So I'm just trying to focus on getting the regular 64 ounces a day at least. So this is a 32-ounce bottle. So 2 of these bottles would get me at my goal. I'm actually almost there, and it's only almost 9 o'clock, so that's good. For some reason, if I put a straw in the bottle, I drink way more. I don't know why, but that's been my tip and my key for this week. Because I realized before this, I don't really get thirsty that often. I don't know why. Maybe I don't have that many salty foods. My body doesn't, I don't know. But when I tried to like map it out or calculate it, I really probably only drank like barely 40 ounces of water a day. And I only drink water. I don't really drink juice or pop, anything else like that. I just drink water. Sometimes I'll have like dairy-free milk, almond milk. So I've been way under on water, so that's been my goal. So far, so good. I've been hitting that goal, and let me tell it's because of the straw. I really think it's because of the straw. So that's good. So that's been my week. End of week 2. We're gonna go into week 3 and see awesome things happen. And I'll update you guys then. Bye.